Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. Tonight, it's really late, about 6:30, I'm going to make a buttermilk pie. Now, this is a recipe that I've been using really since the 1960s. I got the recipe out of one of those church group lady books, you know, where they all put in their favorite recipes and they print them up and sell them. And that's where I got this recipe. Now, I don't make it very often, and I don't think I've made it in a long time, but it's similar to a chess pie. But there are all different kinds of variations of this pie. Now, I'll just tell you this. If you put too much lemon in it, it tastes like a lemon chess pie. If you put nutmeg in it, it tastes like an egg custard pie. So you just want to keep it pure, so it's like a buttermilk pie, okay? Just to tell you. All right, so because there are just a lot of different recipes. Now, I'm going to be brave and daring, and I'm going to actually use my dry container for my Vitamix. And I'm just going to do it because it just looks real easy to me if I do it that way. So the first thing I'm going to put in, and I will leave this recipe down below, I'm going to use 1 cup of buttermilk, and that is whole milk buttermilk. And if you've got a blender, you can make this in the blender too. All right, so 1 cup of buttermilk. Now I'm going to put in 1½ cups of sugar. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. That's all. No lemon rind, none of that. All right, I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of just pure vanilla extract. Put that in. And I'm going to use 1/2 cup of melted butter. Now you want to make sure your butter is not hot when you pour it in. So this is just barely warm. Just dump that in. Get all that out of there real good. Now I'm taking the easy way out. 4 large eggs. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Just dump that in. I'm going to dump my eggs right on top of that. That's 4 large eggs. Whoops. Yeah, that knocked some of the flour out, didn't it? Yeah. All right, no problem. All right, we're going to see if this will work. I think it will. I've actually made this along with other types of cream pies using my blender, so I don't see why this wouldn't work. All right, let me get my area cleaned up a little bit here and then things put away. Now, I've already made the pie crust, because really, the hardest part of it, making a pie for me, is getting that pie crust rolled out. Actually, not the hardest. What it is the most messy. That's what it is. So anyway, I want to get this just cleaned right out of the way. So I rolled the pie crust out on saran wrap on top of my stove because that's a flat area that I have. There's the pie crust, and I'm using my little stainless steel pan. I don't recall if I've even made a pie in this pie pan. I got it back in the winter, and I'll leave a link for the recipe for the pie crust down below, okay? Or you could use a bulk crust. And it's tempting to do that. It really is. Get one of those Pet Ritz pie crust and you're done, right? All right, so we're going to see how this goes. I got to get a spatula. Or maybe I can just use this one. But anyway, we're going to see how this mixes up. Here we go. So I'm going to start it out just on low. That's all there is to it. I couldn't do it on really high because it was going to come out the top if I did that. There it is. All right, now this is a recipe that calls for really a 10-inch pie crust, and I think this is just a 9, so whatever, if I have any left over, I'll put it in a little bowl and put it right in the oven and put it in a little Pyrex bowl. So we'll just see. No, I believe it's going to work out just exactly right. All right, see how easy that was? If you put it in the blender, or like in my case, in the little Vitamix dry container. My husband's coming in the door, the dogs are going to be barking. But anyway, all right, so I'm going to put this in the oven. I've already got it preheated at 350 degrees. This is probably in my oven going to have to cook for about 40 minutes. And what you do is when you think it's done, you'll just need to watch it. Just put a little toothpick in it and see if it comes out clean. Then you know it's done. All right, we'll be back when this gets done. It should get golden brown on the top. All right, we'll be back. All right, I've just taken this buttermilk pie out of the oven, and it actually had to cook an hour in my oven. But I think the main thing was, this is the first time I've tried this pan, I think, in making a pie, and it's actually thicker on the bottom because it's a stainless steel pan. Anyway, we're going to let this cool down to room temperature, and then we'll be cutting it. So we'll be back then. Okay, the pie has cooled down now, and we're ready to have a piece. We had a little bit of supper earlier, and now we're ready for our dessert. So let's see if we can get a piece out of there. There's what it looks like. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to taste of it, because it's been a pretty good while since I've had any buttermilk pie. I'm going to give it a taste. Okay, it's a little sour and but a little vanilla-y, and it's sweet, and it's a lot of good custard in there. Okay, we will see y'all next time.